Hello, everybody. I am trying to get comfortable here. It's been a long, wonderful day. Celebrating my brother, King Tui. In an hour, his birthday will be officially done celebrating. And in an hour, even though Guo has the same, we know Guo, who our brother, who's up in heaven, we know he has the same birthdays as King Tui. Um, we celebrate his on the 15th because he was so gracious enough to move his birthday for Tui. And so I have been cooking and it's been a good day. And so what is our thought today? I am Overland. I'm Miki Afo. And today is November 14th, 2019. And our thought is what value a name brings to a family and also personally to an individual or organization. And I cannot say enough of how happy I was today to be with some of our siblings because our brother Rocky lives in Chicago with his family, so they couldn't be with us today. But today, our sister Tavila came over with her sons because her husband was out in working, and then brother Roy came with his wife and Rio, his son. But Rochelle lives with her mom, and so she couldn't make it. And then Dad came in on FaceTime for King Tui today, and what was it? And so we enjoyed a conversation with our dad, and mom just was taking care of King Tui all day. So the roundabout of that long explanation of my day about what our topic is about a name. Why I want to talk about that is because we were talking to our sister, and she was just telling us about what she's gonna, her and her husband Sarah will be naming their baby, and I take so much pride. When I was younger, it was arrogant pride about holding my name. I remember when I was a kid in Cali, my cousin Jenny, we were all getting ready for something and she just said her name. And I was just like, oh yeah, Jenny Awful. And then she was like, no, it's Jenny, blah, blah, blah. Like the longest name. But what she was saying that I understand now as an adult was she was saying all her family name in her name, representing her mom and her dad. And her dad's my dad's brother, our older brother, who's since passed away. And so I come from a family that we're so proud of our name. And my dad's side is Mapu, family Afo, and then my mom's side is Olatoa Suapaia. And I just I bring this up because I know a lot of us. I know for myself, my first name I'm named after both my grandmas, but my first name is after my mom's mom, and then my middle name's after my dad's mom, and then I have my dad's last name. And so, like I was saying, I took and I have taken so much pride, and as a child, growing up until maybe like till I was 35. My pride in my last name and my entire name was very arrogant. But since going through so many different experiences, I hope that all of us can understand that our name, whatever your name is, it really does not only represent the people you're named after and the family that you come from, but it means something because, like I said in a few lives of my IG lives earlier this week, um, nobody is you. Nobody is you. Nobody can do what you do. I used to, because my grandmother Overland, she was very business minded, oriented, all that. Knew how to run a business for years, and is a high chief, which is very, from my knowledge, is rare with Samoan women being high chiefs. And then my grandmother, on my dad's side, um, my my dad's mom, Aimiki, she was always honored from as long as I can remember for her wisdom, her spirituality, her humility. And so those two names, and then my grandfather's, Supaya and Afo, um, it just, I always, and it's not that I don't want to be like them anymore, but I always was trying to live up to my name because I knew it came from extraordinary people, whether it was in business or spirituality or entrepreneurship, or my grandfather on my dad's side, my dad's dad, he was a police officer. And then my mom's my mom's dad is so much like my dad, entrepreneur, charming, and he just was a go-getter. And so these, how many is that? Two, four, six. And then my step grandfather, he's a manuma. Um, he's so humble. He loved us like his own. So grateful for him. But the point is that your name means something, and it's okay to be your own person. Is what I'm trying to get at with, if you're named after great people, or if you're named after people that had bad reputation, it's okay to honor them, but it's okay also to make your name your own. Um, it doesn't have to be who you were named after, and your personality and your habits and your mannerisms don't have to be like those people. It could be greater. It should, and I hate using the word should, but it can be greater if you let it. And so, um, President Nelson in, our church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, when he invited us to start saying, our entire church name, he was saying, say it because you have a testimony of Christ, but say it also so that people will understand that we're Christian. And it just, like, even serving in Los Angeles, and when people will be like, oh, but you guys aren't Christian, and I'm like, how can you not, think we're Christian when Christ's name is in our entire church name? And it was because people labeled us as, a prophet that's in the Book of Mormon, which is, Mormon. And so that's why people, I feel, get confused in the world, that that nickname stuck for so long. And that's why President Nelson today, has invited us to always say the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So comparing that name plus my family name is what I want you guys to walk away from this, is to understand that this goes all the way back into what I was talking about last night about knowing your worth, is that you make what your name, you make up, and you stand for whatever it is in putting that in your name. So if my name was Becky, then I better be the best Becky ever known to mankind, and so on. And so if you're thinking if you're walking around feeling worthless and thinking that your name doesn't mean anything and that you don't mean anything, I guarantee you that there's nobody like you, and that to end this day knowing that, and that if you went throughout this day feeling like nothing you did meant anything to anybody, um, I would also be I'd be mindful that even if it didn't mean anything to anybody here, it means something to Heavenly Father because He's watching you and He loves you and He wants you to wake up tomorrow and know that you carry Him within yourself because you are His child. And so I love you guys. I will do better. I'm not going to apologize for this live because someone out there, if not anyone but myself, has gotten something out of this. And so if I made you fall asleep or want to fall asleep because I about feel like passing out myself, um, I will do better. Um, and so yeah, so please, takeaway is put value on your name. There's that joke on Breakfast Club with what's her name? Shamar. Dang it. Anyways, Breakfast Club in New York. I'm so dead tired that I can't remember their names. I think it's like DJ Envy and the girl and the guy, that other guy that kind of pisses people off when they all interview. But this is my last tangent on this live, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. But I forgot who they pissed off. One of the rappers, I think it was Birdman, and he was like, "Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name," because he was just mad at them because the way they interview people and how they were talking about him. And so that is my golden nugget for you guys tonight, is that you yourself put respect and value and set your value to your name. Don't let anybody else make you feel like your name doesn't mean something. I love you guys, and that is my thought today. Thank you for enduring these few minutes with me. Okay, talk to you tomorrow.